Hello, this is Queen Diambi, Kabatusuila Mwata of the Bakwaluntu people of Kasai, and also Queen Mother of the African descendants of Brazil, the African Bantu of Brazil. So I am making this small video to tell you that I am so happy that very soon in the month of May I will be in Angola with some children of Africa from the Diaspora, from Brazil, from the UK, from France, from the United States, and from Portugal. So many people that are really wanting to come to visit Angola, and we will be doing the Sankofa conference, and it will be an amazing event. It is time to work on remembering who we are. Sankofa has a very strong meaning. It means that we have to sometime go back and look in our past and look at what was very good in our past. And it is a great time in history now because the African people are able to go back and look in our past and learn about our history, learn about the contribution of our great ancestors all throughout the continent and all over the world wherever they went. It is a great time because now we have Africans who are doing a lot of studies and they are discovering many beautiful things, and we are able to talk about the accomplishment and the contribution that our ancestors made to human civilization all over the globe. We have amazing ability now to make some correction into the history that was taught to us about our ancestors. We have now discovered so many different things, and that are giving us so much pride and courage to realize who we are, because for too long we were treated as if we didn't have a history, as if African did not contribute to the legacy and to creating what we see today in front of us, and that we were always behind, as if we just didn't take part of everything marvelous that has happened through the course of our existence for the past 200 years. So recorded by science so far, and it is really for me a great honor to be a student and to have learned in the course of the past, I would say about 15 years of me doing African studies and really connecting with the great ancestors and great masters of African understanding and of African history, and great teachers such as Ben Yoakanan, such as Professor Small, such as Professor Jeffrey, such as Francis Cress, such as so many others that I cannot cite here, like Lumumba, like Thomas Sankara, and so many that I cannot think of right now, but that are in my prayers and in my heart, and that are inspiration for me to do my work as a queen and to go all over the world and say it's a time, it's a good news, it's a good news because it's a good day, it's a new day. And not only Africans are able to do that for themselves, but we are also able to share it with the world. We are also able to put that information forward so that everybody can learn about the legacy and the beautiful contribution of Africa. And it's not just so we can know about what we are or what we were in the past. It's to actually know what we are also today, because our past also determine, the heritage that we have accumulated over the thousands of years to be who we are today, and to give us the qualities, the expertise, the wisdom, the knowledge that we have accumulated, and to still claim it today and to still understand the quality of the beings we are, because we come from great ancestors. So it's really an honor for me that this year I will be coming to Angola, and we're going to have the big Sankofa ceremony and conference on the 16th of May 2020, and I will really call everyone who can afford to come, and we will probably propose different accommodations to, I'm going to really talk with the organizers to make it as reasonable as possible for people to come to Angola with me and accompany me in this beautiful journey of uniting our families. It's so important that the African families are reunited, because even this is important, that we change the way we call each other. We don't have such thing as tribes and clans and all that stuff. These are a lot of things that were imposed upon us by the Europeans, because they didn't understand the way and the structure of our different societies. But now we have the right to re-put the name correctly and call each other families again. And although we may now be very distant and we may not know each other very well anymore, it's time to reunite each other, and we are families. And my people, for instance, are called the Bakwaluntu, and Bakwaluntu really means the people of Luntu. So it's the people of Luntu. Luntu was one of our great ancestors. And then Luntu, of course, was related to so many others. And those also have their family that developed and went all over Africa. So we are really one African big family. We just have, we've been scattered around for, many reasons of history that I will encourage you to learn about, reading a lot on Cheikh Anta Diop and Teofilo Benga, those great, those great scribe and researcher that has come up with so many amazing things about uncovering our past, so we can learn a little better and have a better understanding of who we are and what we are capable of doing. Despite the worst condition ever, Africa still thrives, and Africa has thrived in so many different ways all over the world. And we have to recognize that it's time now to go back to know who we are, but also to bring it forward, to continue being the great contributors of, building of civilization. And we have to also, take an active role in the dialogue about the future of this civilization. So to my Portuguese speaking people, I am apologizing because I'm also queen in Brazil, but I also want to say a few words in Portuguese. So allow me to read what I wrote. It's not very big, but it's just a show that I'm making an effort so that you can see what I'm capable of doing, and I will continue learning my Portuguese. But this is a little bit what I've written on my own from the Portuguese I'm already starting to learn, so that when I come to Angola and the next time I go to Brazil, I can speak Portuguese better with our people there, my brothers and sisters. So this is what I wrote. Hola a todos em Angola. Eu sou a Rainha Diambi do Congo Kinshasa e do Brasil. Tenho a honra de visitar a bela Angola em maio. Temos que unir nossas famílias ancestrais de África e de todo o mundo. Eu te envio meu amor e eu me bençaos. So please forgive me, perdona-me if my Portuguese is not on point yet, but I'm working on it, and I want to just let you know that I am going to make all the efforts possible to connect with you and to be present and to meet with our traditional leaders in Angola, to meet with my sister's queen in Angola, and to celebrate Sankofa, to celebrate that it's time to go back and come back with our treasures and to use them to propulse Africa and the world into a new directions. I love you all. See you soon.
Any wabaloro, Elesioka. Any wabaloro, Elesioka.
no form in my melanin. Great state I'm in all states I'm in. I might find no form in my melanin.